Okay, so we're going to be making a VO2 max test mask, and to do that we're going to need a lot of these things. So we're going to grab one of these. This is going to be our base. We'll set that down there. We're going to need one of these, one of these, one of these, a spit tube, and a stopper. So we'll pull all of these down, and then we'll need 2 of these as well as 2 of these stopper things, and we'll connect them. These go together. So to start, we're going to make the valves. So I don't know if you can see it on here, but there's a little lip around this round part. So we're going to take this top plastic, the top little lip thing on here, and you want to make sure that it's in that area. So you should be able to push it through and it should stay on. So it should look kind of like that. And then we'll do that with the other one as well. Okay, that looks good. Okay, so then we're going to go to our main piece. This is where we're going to attach everything. So there are little arrows on here that are showing you where the air is going. So we want to put our valves in so that the air, when pushed in, the air will go the direction of the arrow. So I always double check when I put it in that it goes the way the arrow is going. So this one, it will go in, and then this one will go out, so you won't be able to push it, if that makes sense. Okay, so then we're going to add, so with the arrow that's going into our main section, we're going to put on this big white tube. We'll just twist that on. And then in the other section, you want to make sure that it's in the middle and that it's fit, because if it's not, then there will be issues, so we want it to be in there. And then we're going to take this section and twist it on. Okay, so this is the main part of it. So we're also going to put on the mouthpiece, so this is where their mouth will go. And then depending on the direction of the VO2 max test, that'll depend which side you put the spit valve on. So let's see, so with the way it's set up right now, the bike is on the left of the metabolic cart. So we want the air going towards the metabolic cart, so we're going to have it this way. If the bike is on the right, or if the metabolic cart is on the right of the bike, then you just flip it over and put it on the other side. So for now, we're just going to put that spit valve on, and then we'll put the little black top on the other side, and this just prevents air from leaking in and out. Okay, and there's one part that I didn't mention before, so this is the mouthpiece. And the mouthpiece we'll put on at this point, but you have to wait until you calibrate the metabolic cart to add that on. Once the subject has finished and you have taken all of the equipment off of the subject, we want to bring it all over to the sink. You want to make sure that you pull off the little plastic part that connects to the filter and the tube so that we can clean that as well. And then you want to disassemble the mouthpiece into separate pieces. And the way that we clean these is we're going to soak each of these pieces individually and then place them in our disinfectant right here. And they stay in the disinfectant for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to show you a quick. Usually what I do is I put some soap on my hands and then I rub it all over the piece. Also normally wear gloves for this part. Okay, and then once the piece is all clear of soap, so sometimes you check it, see if there's any more soap. Once you think it's all clear of soap, you can place it in our disinfectant. And we're going to do that with each of these individual pieces from the mouthpiece. So we also need to clean the tube that connects the metabolic cart to the mouthpiece. So you want to put some water in, and then we're just going to put a tiny drop of soap in, and then, and that soap might be gone, so we might need to add some more soap. And then you're going to jostle it back and forth. This helps the water get through all the nooks and crannies in the tube so that it can really clean it out. And then we're gonna do this a few times. So you're gonna fill it up one more time, and I like to switch which tube I'm filling, or which side I'm filling up in, and which one I am dumping out of, so that it helps even it out a little bit. Okay, and then once it is all the water's out, all the soap is out, we're going to hang them up here to dry. Okay, so the next part of the cleaning, we're going to clean off the heart rate monitor. You want to make sure that you take off the actual monitor and that we're not washing that with soap. This part we're going to wash with soap, so I'm going to put this over here with the rest of the head mask, and we'll clean those later. And then we're going to pull off the fabric part of the head mask and wash that with soap and water as well. So with these ones, you want to put some soap on them. I usually do it directly or put it on my hands, and then you want to scrub, and I like to kind of scrub it against itself sometimes, make sure it gets nice and soapy, and then you want to clean it out, rinse it out until all of the soap is gone, and then we'll lay them to dry. And this is going to be the same for both the face mask fabric and the heart rate monitor. Okay, so to clean off the heart rate monitor and the head mask with the headgear, we're going to take a Clorox wipe and wipe them down just to make sure we get all of the germs off of them. You want to make sure you wipe them down very well, and make sure that you get every section of it that you can. So after 20 minutes, you're going to want to pull out each piece individually and rinse it off to make sure that it's got no more of the disinfectant smell on it. And then once it is all rinsed off, we're going to place it in our handy dandy little drying rack. So you'll do this for each individual piece, and then once everything is dry, you'll put them back where they belong.